I have loved Putt since I was a child. It was kind of a family thing that we did. Altogether, it's a lot of fun to compete with him.
There was a course that we had there in town. They had a tournament back in 1986 and went out there and won second place.
I play mini golf because I've got a pig in the livestock convention down the road.
They call me Ace. I'm the youngest one out here. I'm in my rookie season, and I'm ready to show everyone what I can do.
I play mini golf because I turn 30 next month. It's about the only sport I can keep playing.
Hello, friendly friends, and welcome to Putt Tour. It's Monday afternoon, and we are here to party. Hello, everybody. My name is JT Tilley, and I'm here, as always, with UFC Hall of Famer Mark the Hammer Coleman. And, Mark, are you ready for some putt?
Great to be here. We got the best here. It's going to be a good day.
All right. Well said, Mark. All right. Without any further ado, we're going to go down to our host, Dallin Getling, with our first trio.
Thank you, JT. We are with our first group of putters. We have Tyson Duffy. Go ahead and take one, Tyson. Don Luzader.
All right.
Max Savard. All right, guys, hold on to those. And Tyson, come on over here. Now, Tyson, you've got some stiff competition. How do you feel about the draw with these guys?
Yeah, I'm definitely against a couple of juggernauts. So for this being my second competition, I'm going to have to pull some rabbits out of the hats, maybe play a couple of different lines that I just feel a bit more comfortable with. Maybe not these lines that these guys play, but just kind of more of what I understand.
Gotcha. Well, I know that you've had a chance to, get the course, get a little more familiar with the course. So you are going to try some new things, you think?
We'll probably do a couple of different things. It all depends on how fast Maximus Prime gets out of the gate. If he takes it easy on us, we might pedal a little bit, but we'll just have to see how it goes in the beginning.
It might have to take some crazy risks, is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a high risk, high reward kind of day.
All right, man. Well, let me ask you this. What is your weirdest food habit that you have?
Well, being back in the day, like when we ate dirt and stuff, I think probably the craziest thing that we did when we were younger is, if the mailman forgot to bring by some milk and we needed some cereal, we just grab some beer out of the fridge and we'd have what we call burial. Burial.
No, wait a minute. You said when you were little. Like how little?
Well, not that little.
Okay. We'll leave it at that.
My mom's better than that.
Okay. Right on. Burial. It's a new thing. Okay. Well, thank you, Tyson.
You're very welcome.
All right. Hey, Don. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, sir?
I'm great. So you got to tell me. I heard some rumors that there's some. In fact, I'm going to get over here. Just between you two, I heard.
Well, you're gonna have to separate us.
Yeah,
apparently.
I heard there's some trash talking going on between you guys. What's that about?
Well, it's all in good fun. Max kind of dominated here in September and ended up winning in sudden death and beat me out in the first round. And so now this is billed as the rematch, and Max is good, but I think I've been getting my licks in out here, and I think I'm going to be ready to challenge him this time.
Okay, well, so was it you that started the trash talk, or was it him?
I'm going to blame it on him.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
I think it was Pro League Network kind of getting it started for us, and we just kind of fed off of it.
Okay,
so,
right on. Well, your question is, if you could remove one color from the world.
Oh, my goodness.
What would it be and why?
Okay, it would be fuchsia because, first of all, I don't even know what that color is, and I hate the name of it. So no fuchsia for me.
That's fair. But what is fuchsia? Is that fuchsia?
What is fuchsia?
That's not fuchsia, is it?
Does anyone know what fuchsia is? Anybody?
No.
Okay.
Nobody knows.
No one knows.
Okay, we'll look it up.
Remove it.
Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt anybody. Nobody would know the difference. All right, Max. So you're going against these two guys. I heard you had some recent competition where you did pretty good.
Yeah, we did some match play competition in Myrtle Beach, where I had the privilege of playing against two of the greats. Three of my favorite players in mini golf. So got the chance to play with Joey Graybill, Rick Baird, Mr. Perfect 18, and I lost in the semifinal against His Holiness Mr. Statham, Rainey.
Rainey, who you actually beat here last time in sudden death off of his shot that he taught you, right?
Yeah, so I got the best of him over here, but he got the best of me in Myrtle Beach. So I guess maybe we're going to have another rematch at some point in the season.
Okay, now go back, just because I don't know if all the viewers know, you said Mr. Perfect. I know what that reference is, but you want to tell us what?
So Mr. Rick Baird in the competition is one of the only person to do a perfect 18. So that means he aced I think there's three or four,
people. Okay.
but in competition, and you guys can Google it, there's Perfect 18, Rick Baird. So he actually aced all 18 holes during a round. So with Greg
goodness.
Newport. And
he hasn't been on this course yet.
Exactly, but it was an awesome match where we had a lot of birdies, we had a lot of fun. So I have a lot of respect for these players. So whenever you get to compete against them, it's a privilege. So.
Okay, right on. Well, your question is, yeah, I know you played other sports, right? So if you had to replace your putter to compete, what other tool from another sport would you use?
I think being Canadian, being a Montreal Canadian fan, I think I would go with a hockey stick.
A hockey stick? Happy Gilmore, okay.
It would be a little bit funny because in golf I putt right-handed, but in hockey I'm left-handed. So I'd have to play off my strong high when I putt. So
wait, you say if you're using the hockey stick,
so
you would actually switch stances?
On the hockey I would be left-handed, and when I'm in golf I play right-handed.
So what would you do if you're using a hockey stick to play golf?
I would definitely putt left-handed like this and just tap it in just like Happy did. Yeah.
Okay, I want to see that. All right, guys. Well, let's on the count of three. I want to see the order here. 1, 2, 3, and we've got 1, 2, 3. All right, guys. Good luck.
Gentlemen, play well, Don.
All right, friends, it is time to get down, and it looks like Tyson Duffy will be the first putter on hole 1. And let's take a nice look at hole 1 here, Mark. This is a fantastic hole. A lot of action. Chances of a hole-in-one here, just over 30%. And as you can see, it's a sexy hole, Mark. What do you think?
Just hit the ball straight. It should go right in.
Oh, I misspoke. It looks like Don Luzader is going to be leading off the hole. Dapper Don Luzader. We love him here at Putt Tour.
Nice.
And a fantastic lead for Don. Don's a radio personality in Springfield, Missouri, not too far up the road. And he's going to deuce the first hole. Don's part of the Show Me Putters group. Several putters here at Putt Tour are from that group, and Don is one of their illustrious. Tyson Duffy.
Nice shot.
And he dumps it in, and Tyson Duffy with a hole-in-one. Oh, and here comes Doobie, our groundskeeper. Doobie loves a hole-in-one, and Tyson getting it done in his wife's shoes.
Got to feel good. Start like that.
Fantastic. Tyson's a great guy, fun personality. But Max Savard in third position here. He's a defending champion here at Putt Tour in our third week this season. He brought home the win, and he too.
Wow.
Oh, will deuce the first hole. So that means after the first hole, our leader is Tyson Duffy. And there we have a nice look at Brookside Mini Golf here in Branson, Missouri. Fantastic place. It's a home away from home for Putt Tour here in Branson, Missouri. Tyson Duffy 1 under, Don Luzader and Max Savard even. All of the putters here at Putt Tour play with Encore balls. Encore balls.
The best balls.
Get you some. I like how we made that sound kind of like seductive. That made a good ad for that company. All right, Tyson, not a bad putt. Also not necessarily a good putt. Just it did qualify as a putt. It would tip technically. As did that one. Oh, and that also was a nice long putt.
That'll immediately get them nerves going in the wrong direction.
These are the shoes that Marty McFly wore in Back to the Future when he was on the hoverboard. Not a lot of people know that. These are collectible shoes. All right, Max Savard. Week 3 of Putt Tour. Max won the week on this hole with a hole-in-one in sudden death. Very windy outside in Branson, Missouri today. The tent where the broadcast booth is. Oh my God, good, Mark. Another hole in one.
Plays the best.
Max Savard getting it done. Oh, and a home run as well. Max Savard. Good stuff. I guess he's got this hole figured out. Here's Don Luzader. Don Luzader, perennial second place finisher at Putt Tour, looking to get it done today, and that's a great putt, Mark.
Yeah, he was still talking to him earlier. He was still talking about last week's when he fell apart.
What'd you say to him? Stop talking about last week?
Hit the ball straighter. Crooked. He's crooked.
Oh, I see. So just make the ball straighter,
Yeah.
and you'll be the winner. Okay, fair enough. Great look here at Brookside Mini Golf in Branson, Missouri. It's a nice, hot, windy day here. Reminds me of my first wife, Mark. Do you remember her?
Is that how you got here?
It's none of your business, Mark. Hole 3 coming up, brought to you by Encore Balls. Encore Balls. Get you
Well, that
some.
would have been your mom.
Indeed. A little known fact about Max Savard. Left foot shorter than his right foot. And webbed
I
toes.
think this is one of the easier holes on the course, JT.
I know you've been putting in a lot of work, Mark. You've got a big match coming up with a high-level putter, so I know you've played a few rounds on this course, a couple.
I've played one round on this course.
Any hole-in-ones? You got any predictions?
I got one hole in one, but a lot of them were real close, and then it went way too far past, and then I struggled in my short game. I don't know much about.
Nice.
I don't know much
Great
about
putt
short.
here, another hole in one, and
go.
here comes Doobie. Doobie and Don Luzader have a strange and tumultuous love affair. Once Don Luzader hit him with a bat. Once Don Luzader dueled him with. I guess it's hot potato this time. Maybe they've made up.
This guy practices a lot, JT.
Yeah, Don Luzader. A lot of people really, really rooting for Don to do well today. It's fun to watch him putt. Also, little known fact about Don Luzader is that he performs select weekends as a Prince impersonator. But he does the Prince from the 1980s and the early 90s, not the new power generation, but like the Purple Rain Prince, and he's amazing.
That's
absolutely
understandable.
amazing. Okay, Tyson Duffy. Taking forever. And in the hole, Tyson Duffy getting it done today. Wow. A little bit of a face-off here. Okay, we're going to have a shoot-off. Oh, my gosh. Tyson Duffy willing to do crazy stuff at Putt Tour. Yes, sir.
I heard you was talking smack about my shoes.
I just say you got on your wife's shoes today. If your wife's shoes...
I just wanted you to know, man, these came out of your wife's closet.
Oh. Sick burn, dude.
Yeah. And a hole in one.
Oh, man. If I was married, that would be so upsetting. Tyson Duffy, no longer in the lead. All right, we're back. Don Luzader here, trying to hide behind this pole. Look at this.
Weird.
I would like to see him just take that stance, just not when he's putting, and to see what that comes across like. That's incredible.
Definitely affected the shot.
Look at this. Such beautiful putts when there's not an obstacle. But if you put an obstacle in front of Don Luzader, he makes it into a performance art. It's always he's so thirsty for likes and views. All right, Andrew Dice Clay in the purple. Oh, and you could almost hear that one was going to be shitty.
Too much speed.
You think Tyson does a lot of speed?
Not on golf days.
Yeah, he looks pretty even keel to me.
I think he snuck some today.
No.
Yeah, looking at that shot.
He'd be more vascular. Look at his meaty quads. All right, Tyson Duffy. Fantastic round so far. We met Tyson at our qualifier in Branson, Missouri at the end of the summer. 15 or 20 regional putters show up, and we picked a few qualified individuals, and then some just because they had political connections to us, and we wanted to make good.
Ooh, he hit it too hard as well.
Max stomping around like he's not wearing his kids' socks. And he two putts with his birdie, the early bird socks, and his grimace socks. You remember last time he had on the Hamburglar socks. And I would not imagine that very many grown men would have owned all three of those pair. Everybody's still even. It's a party at 1 under here at Putt Tour in Branson, Missouri. And we're moving right along. Tyson Duffy leading off. I like how the cameraman also, they kind of feature his shoes. Look at that. Look at the shot of those shoes. Look at this. Oh, and then he bends over, picks up the ball. That's where you first fell in love with
Yes.
Tyson Duffy, Mark.
He bends over and works hard.
Yeah. I don't know if that's how I would have put it, but you are correct.
You don't have one of those, things to get the ball out of the hole.
Yeah, the suction. Yeah, I remember when Jeff Armstrong used his putter with the suction on the
Should be banned.
tip. Yeah, I know that upset you. I think Max Savard has one. We'll see if he chooses to use it here in a moment. Max is a showman. He goes by the name Maximus Prime. Really great guy. He's also going to be competing next week here at Putt Tour. He's going to stay with us. Oh, and he absolutely blows it. I bet his children are cringing.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, kids. All right, Jody.
Got to pull it together here.
Jody Kimball stepping in for the commission today, giving us a nice 8-inch measure for which he needs some sort of an appendage there.
Tough putt here.
Very windy, and it's in there. Boom goes the dynamite. Max Savard bending down, putting some work in, Mark.
I like it.
All right, Don Luzader in his signature bright orange to represent his squad, the Show Me Putters.
Looks
And
good.
look at this, Mark.
Left.
Sometimes I'm impressed with the speed of Don's putts, and then I forget it's not about getting there quickly. Sometimes it's just about getting there. 2-putt for Don. Awesome guy, Don Luzader. In the distance there, you can see Doobie, our groundskeeper, and the competitors are coming back around the bend. Max Savard now even. Don Luzader and Tyson Duffy 1 under. It's Putt Tour, brought to you by Pro League Network. And we're coming up on hole 6. And how do you fare on this hole, Mark? You do well on hole 6?
I think I'm first guy on camera to put it in this hole.
Really?
Yeah. In one. This is my hole in one, I think.
And this is in the match that hasn't happened yet?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to see
I
if
was out
that,
there.
I hope you can put up with
There
it.
was a pro following me, give me some tips.
Yeah?
Yeah, he'll vouch.
Do you have a score? Or do you have a score on this course yet?
I would have got like a 35, I think.
Okay.
That warm-up round, and then next week's the big game. I'm excited.
All right, man, I can't wait to watch it, man. It's oh my gosh, Max completely blowing it again. I hope his kids went to bed.
I was using mulligans today too, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a couple.
Well, I know next week you're scheduled to compete against Joel Miles in a special event, and Joel Miles is a great scorer, great guy, and
Just a
can't wait
little kid, though. I'm gonna smash him.
You're not going to smash him, man. He's a 6-year-old kid, but he's a 6-year-old prodigy, and I think you're taking a lot of.
You don't know how much I will practice this week.
I understand, Mark, but this kid is a real factor, man.
Bringing in some good coaches as well.
I understand.
Taking it very serious.
I know Max is staying all week to work with you. Good putt there. Dapper Don Luzader. See, he just got a little strut. When he hits a good putt, he does that thing with his elbow where you can see, like, he knows he's the man in that moment. He does. And Tyson Duffy performing well today. Family man. Entrepreneur. And that's not a bad putt. Not a bad putt. It's a beautiful day here in Branson, Missouri. the live entertainment capital of the Midwest. And as I'm sitting here, it's occurred to me that Coleman has just had a pizza delivered to the commentary booth.
Yes. Now I'm excited. Holy crap, Ern. Did I earn my carbs?
I know you did, brother. It's Old 7 coming up here.
I'm starving, buddy.
Max Savard, 1 on 1 under. It's Putt Tour by Pro League Network, and we're having a great day here in Branson, Missouri. It is hot. It is a hot, hot day.
Who got
nice
that
and
first
windy.
piece? Smart man.
I think it was Jeff Armstrong slid over there and grabbed a piece.
He playing today?
No, he's just here to sit on the sidelines
he wouldn't
and
be eating that if he
scout
was.
these guys. Look how fast he's eating that pizza. You see that?
How is
A
it?
whole piece of pizza.
How is it? Good?
Jeff Armstrong just ate an entire piece of pizza in
I'm
2
fasting.
bites.
I'm
It
glad
was
you're not playing
amazing.
today.
Oh, you wish I was.
Well, not eating that pizza. You save that for after, maybe.
Tyson Duffy,
That
looking
won't slow
fancy.
you down?
No.
Good putt.
Into the
Good
water.
putt.
I was hanging with Max today.
Oh, and absolutely
Ooh, that smells
as close
good, buddy.
as you can get without being successful.
You're
That's
throwing my
Tyson Duffy.
commentating gig off with that smell. Can't think straight. Here we go. I'm just kidding, buddy.
And Tyson
There we
puts it
go.
in 2. Tyson Duffy getting it done. Great round. Max Savard, a little bit of a slow start, but he is a champion. This is his signature putt. One leg with his eyes closed. Last time he hit it a hole-in-one. And this time, he soiled the memory of that once great moment.
I don't believe in luck, but golf, putt, you got to create your own luck, I guess.
Jody Kimball, fancy shoes. I told him they'd be on camera. I'm glad he wore them. Almost feel like the whole thing with the ball rolling, it was just an orchestrated little thing so he could get his new shoes on camera. It's a good looking ball, Mark.
That was brilliant.
All right, apparently Max is looking to sneak up on the ball. Oh, and Jesus moves the ball back to the side. Now, this is a tricky situation because now Jody has to
It's the
decide
shoes. I
exactly
wonder
where
what
his
he was
religion
doing.
stands. Do you go against the movement of the ball? Do you decide that it's best what you want? Or do you just let the ball stay? And in this case, Jody's going to make it all about himself. It's a good-looking ball, though.
Something like that could throw you off real quick. A hard putt after all that traumatized.
Yeah. All right. Grimace is going to try to pull this out.
Taking a long time.
That's what she
Yep.
did.
I knew it.
Oh my goodness. We're going to go back over here and we're going to have this same theological conversation again. Only this time we already know the answer. Jody doesn't care. He's going to make this about Jody. The earth may shift, the ball may move. Nope, Jody's going to want it where he wants it. This is about Jody. And boom goes the dynamite. Grimace getting it done. Why do you think he put the one finger up though there? He
I was
he
gonna
put
ask
that in
you
like
that.
3-4 strokes and then he put up one finger.
Wonder what that means in this country.
Oh, he means, there's the score. He's 1 over. Max Savard, 1 over. Don and Tyson, 1 under.
Something in Canada, maybe.
Max, it's a blast to watch play. He's a fun guy to hang out with, and we're glad to have him at Putt Tour. But he's also a great showman, and he may be orchestrating some incredible comeback on the back nine. In the meantime, Tyson's trying to slip in here and steal this. We've seen stranger things at Putt Tour. I've often asked myself, what if there was a putter that had a pool cue? would it be an advantage to have a pool cue with a little metal accoutrement on the end of it?
I guess if you play pool good,
I do.
you say.
What do you think, JT? You play? Good. JT Thomas is sitting over here chewing on his phone, and I think that he just challenged me. A pool cue golf game. I would whoop his behind at pool cue golf. Everyone knows that. He just stepped out and
Pool
challenged me.
kill golf. Is there such thing?
Pool cue golf, yeah.
Yeah.
I know a guy makes up sports. I'm gonna have him work on it.
Yeah. Right.
I doubt I'll get PLN to go for that one, but yeah, we'll see. All right, here we go. Max Savard back in the putting scene, but just to the left of it. Hopefully he'll join us again soon, because when he's winning, he does awesome stuff. Max is a great champion. He's really one of the guys we're lucky to have here in Branson, Missouri for Putt Tour. But he's playing against some guys here that are really well versed at this particular course. He spent a lot of time practicing, and Max is at a disadvantage in practice time. So rest assured, they knew they would face Max today, and they were ready. And here's Don still maintaining his lead. Oh, that's a rough situation there. That's going to give Tyson an opportunity. And it's well deserved. Tyson's a great guy. This is a chance for him to slip out here and develop a little bit of a lead. Great day in Branson, Missouri. Sweating our butts off here at Brookside Miniature Golf. It's Putt Tour and the things we do, Mark. Max Savard 2 over. Tyson and Don 1 under. Oh, excuse me. And then Don immediately even. Well played, Don. All right, Max Savard getting in position to do great things starting right now.
Straight putt.
And there it is. Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh,
it's
baby.
Maximus Prime with a hole-in-one, and here comes Doobie. And Doobie stripping down. I don't know what's happening here, but that was probably a concept of a plan of a bit there.
You'll be exhausted after that workout.
I mean, that was such a horrible post hole-in-one victory that it almost made me forget about the hole-in-one.
Straight putt to the left. This hole looks pretty easy, JT.
I don't know.
Straight. Am I missing something?
I don't know, Mark. I haven't played this hole for quite a while. I have to get out there and look at this.
I see.
Tyson's going to do one of these fancy little butt hug type of putts. Look at this. That's a nice shot. Oh, that would have been such a nice little piece of film there if Tyson wouldn't have screwed it up.
Not a straight shot.
Yeah, not a bad putt. Also not a good putt. That's Tyson. But that's enough to keep it going. Great looking course, but it's fall and all the beautiful plumage is starting to slowly fry away on this beautiful 91-degree autumn day. We're going to go down to the 9th hole, and our host, Dallin Gatling, Mark, and we're going to have a little interview here with our leaders.
All right, this is a very close match. You two are actually tied, but you're only up by 1 over Max, and he just got that last hole-in-one. So tell me this. I know each of you had one hole where you had a little struggle with, right? You had 3 shots. How do you keep from mentally letting that affect your game? You know, do you have to consciously talk to yourself, or how does that work?
Generally, you try to take a little bit of time after you miss the easy one that you're kicking your butt for.
Right.
Yeah, you need to take a moment, put yourself in timeout, recollect, and then go get him the 3rd putt.
Okay. Don, what about you? Same thing?
I agree with Tyson. The worst thing you can do is quick putt that next one because you want to get the hole over with. That can only lead to more bogeys. But I also think you do talk to yourself. Yeah. My problem is I answer myself too. And so we kind of start arguing back and forth. But there's definitely a lot of mental stuff going on in between putts.
Yeah. Well, it's a tight race so far, guys. So keep it up. Keep up the good work, and good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mark, here we are going into the back nine. We start with the 10th hole, oddly enough. The 10th hole, a mystical, magical hole. And the odds of a hole-in-one here on the 10th hole, what would you think they would be, Mark?
17%.
Incorrect. 16.9%. Don Luzader leading off. Super fast. He's a speed putter, and look at this.
Oh!
Bam! Don Luzader getting it done. Oh, and a big high five. He almost takes Doobie out. Don's a big guy, man. Be careful. Wow. Coming in clutch. I love watching Don do his thing, man. Tyson Duffy playing a fantastic game today. Putting from the shadows, and here we go. Oh, it was almost like a slow motion ball there for a second. That was incredible. Tyson's going to go ahead and drop a deuce right here for us and bend over and snatch the ball. Good job. He's going to show off that encore ball, and then we're going to slide over here to birdie the early bird.
Needs something big here to stay in this match.
Maybe that's why we're not seeing a lot of hole-in-ones from him. He's got on a birdie sock. Holy smokes, Max Savard, what's going on here? Oh my gosh, Max Savard with some hockey.
Let's go.
Wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nice shot there.
Yeah, I think earlier he told me he was going to ace this hole, so that's actually what he expected to do. And look at here, it's fall in Branson, Missouri. In the background, you can see the trees are changing colors. The golfers still all white. After 10 holes, Tyson Duffy, Don Luzader 1 under, Max Savard even.
I think you counted him out, didn't you, JT?
I didn't count him out, man.
Yeah, go back and listen.
Listen, man, I'm connected to David Gardino. David Gardino gives me the stats from the home office of PLN, and I have a little bit of inside info. Matter of fact, today he told me that there is a 48.7% chance that Max Savard will beat the course record, and I don't know if that's happening.
Not today.
Well, that's a less than 50% chance, so I guess maybe he was right. And look at those shoes. It's one of the things I noticed here at Putt Tour is slowly as this first season progresses, the shoes are getting more and more outrageous.
These guys they're aware.
Yeah, I just saw Tanner. He's going to compete in the next group of 3, and he's wearing like a lady's pair of like red size 8 heels, like stiletto heels. It's incredible. I don't know. These guys are really stepping out. Max Savard. Whoa! Max Savard, what a great
Go, baby!
Wow.
It's hot.
Back in the game.
I like it. I like his
little
attitude.
shout out there for Gardino.
These guys got to get feisty now. Come on, Don.
Back in the game, just sinking putts. Here's Don Luzader trying to stay in.
Ooh, just short
Oh,
into the
you know how that feels. Don Luzader, always in the bright orange, representing his team. Always willing to lend a hand.
Here we go.
Encore Golf presenting the 11th hole. Max Savard is now lessened the gap, and we're all tied up here at 1 under each. 7 holes left to, 7 holes left to go, Mark. And I'm still good at math. Uncharacteristically hot. None of us knew to expect that. It is a little bit of a factor. It's very windy, also a little bit of a factor.
Big shot here. Very tight match. I like it tight.
It's inappropriate, Mark.
Close match.
All right, Max Savard, just a gentle little putt. Oh, and the wind gusts up. This is probably a problem. Yes, Max Savard. Someone is using their democratic weather machine, and Max Savard is paying the price.
Pardon me.
Oh, not here, Mark. That's disgusting. And boom goes the dynamite. Max Savard still in it to win it. Here at Putt Tour, it's 2 groups of 3. Each group will have a winner advance to the final, and then the lowest overall score will also advance as the wild card. So you've just got to make it to that sudden death matchup at the end. And at this point, it's anybody's game. Don Luzader, my absolute favorite shorts. These are lucky shorts for him. You get close, those are skull and crossbones, all those little dots. Yeah.
I like
He's a gangster, man. Don's a gangster. Look at this. He's just going to sit on the rock. There's some extra new stuff. Oh, he's changed his mind. Probably hurt. Fantastic. Well played, Don. Well played. Okay, Tyson's going to get in here and put on a show for us. I tell you, if you're listening, watching from home, it's uncharacteristically windy right now. And as soon as these last 2 putts took off, the wind just gusted, and I do think it's a factor here. You can kind of see the trees in the background. Very windy. All right, Jody Kimball measuring for us. Putters are allowed 8 inches. And a great putt by Tyson Duffy. Here we are again. It's Monday afternoon in Branson, Missouri at Putt Tour. We're having a great time. It's mini golf. You just can't have a bad time. But we're all tied up here, and the stakes are high. Just a few more holes before we decide a winner. And Tyson Duffy, Don Luzader, and Maximus Prime 1 under. Putt Tour brought to you by Pro League Network, purveyors of niche sports. ProLeagueNetwork.com for more. All right, leading off Tyson. Ooh, not bad. We first met Tyson. He told me, he introduced himself to me as the Chicken Man. He said people have been calling him the Chicken Man. But I don't think that's the case anymore. I think they call him different things now. Fantastic. I tell you, Mark, you can cut the tension with a knife here. These guys are serious about this match, and everybody needs to play a solid game here. Don with a great putt.
Fighting for that sudden death.
The man that makes a mistake at this point is going to get left in the dust most likely. So these guys are really trying to get it done. The wind is a factor. The concentration on Max, you can see on his face, he knows he needs to hit this putt. And we're off to the races.
Good looking shot.
Good putt. It'll be just enough to stay in the pack moving forward as we wait for someone to make a mistake. And early the early bird with a deuce. Brookside Mini Golf in Branson, Missouri, home of Putt Tour by Pro League Network. And after 12 holes, we are still tied up at 1 under. Fourteenth hole mark.
Good looking hole here.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The wind's starting to die down. Still hot, but it's a great day at mini golf, and I can see some of the other putters warming up over here on the top course. There's 2 courses at Brookside. You see some of the putters up top warming up. Randy Reeves will make his Putt Tour debut in a few moments. And of course,
fighting for that cash prize.
that big $1 million check. Oh, another big, crazy, aggressive putt by Don Luzader. It's almost like he's got a chip on his shoulder today. He does. It's like he's angry. Look how he's stomping around. Usually he's so friendly. As he'll speed putt this to the hole. Pow! And it goes in. Look at that. Oh, and a little excessive there, Don, on the celebration. Come on now. Max Savard completely misses the ball. Jeez. And we're off.
Has to be one of the hardest holes on the course right here.
Absolutely. Widely known as one of the hardest holes in the course. What hole is it?
14.
Ah. Oh, it's almost like he heard us and he wanted to be dramatic. Like, look what I can do. Max Savard. Tyson's purple shirt looks great behind that little bit of greenery there. I guess it's good to be purplery. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, here's the mistake we were talking about. This is what we were waiting for. Now somebody's going to crack here, and Tyson's going to have to eat that stroke and hope for something special.
You want to break the putter after that one.
Mark, I've heard you say you're going to break a putter over your head. It's not possible. You're not going to break one of these over your head. Here we go. He needs something special to happen here. And this is a bad situation. Oh, the ball needs to stop or this match is over for Tyson. All right, he's going to sink this in 3, best case scenario, and hope for this hole to take another victim. Off in the distance, you see a couple of haters. Other putters scouting. Silently laughing. And
still smiling.
Doobie with the leaf blower, just making sure some of these beautiful autumn leaves are off of the course. It is fall in Branson, Missouri, and you know what that means, Mark?
Yes, I do.
Yes, goes without saying. Everybody's 1 under at Putt Tour today in Branson, Missouri. Coming up next, brother of Chuck Seawald, Brian, will be making his appearance for the week, along with Randy Reeves and our good friend Tanner. All right, here we go. Maximus Prime leading off the hole. It's a great shot here. Beautiful hole.
See who can handle the pressure of these late few holes.
Not bad.
Not good.
Fun fact, these shoes have been in his family for about 75 years. His grandfather and his father both played miniature golf, and back in the 1920s and the teens, those were the shoes you wore when you would putt. They're made of human flesh, Mark. Beautiful day here in Branson, Missouri at Putt Tour. They're not for sale. It's illegal.
Look at that
beautiful day at Putt Tour. As you can see here, Doobie taking a break from leaf blowing. But he's always on the lookout for a hole-in-one. Just not a lot of them yet today at Putt Tour.
Started off great.
Thank you. This is a great shot here. I hope to see somebody take full advantage of the opportunity. Oh, and I'm not so sure it's going to be Tyson. Let's just... Okay.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
It just kind of falling apart here.
He's mentally fatigued right now.
Yeah, I didn't see the putt. I just saw the ball come from behind the rock. I don't even know if he used a putter. Maybe he just shot it out of his mouth. All right. Stepping back up to bat here, it's Tyson. Trying to hold it together, but these last 2 holes, he's really had a turd sandwich to eat. And that's 2 turd sandwiches, which is hardest to eat any sandwich when you're trying to putt. But a turd sandwich is probably the worst kind of sandwich to have to eat. So look what it's done for him here. He just almost did it. That's an almost victory.
He does look like he's hungry. Didn't nutrition up right before the match, I don't think.
Perfect. Good job. It just goes to show you can turn the best of a bad situation, and all that Tyson needs now is for something horrible to happen to one of these other 2 guys, torn ACL or, pellet rifle.
Weird stroke there. What happened? Did you see that, JT?
I don't know. Something tells me that maybe that was supposed to happen. I mean, this is what just happened to Tyson.
Yeah.
You don't think it's the weather machine? Oh my gosh, that's a tough.
That hurts.
Yeah, that's a tough sandwich to swallow for
See
Don.
his gut right there?
Yeah,
Man,
gosh.
He almost went to a knee.
Now the wheels are falling off slowly for Tyson, but Don Luzader's a gamer, friends, and he might stay in the picture just a little bit more securely as Max tries to secure the lead.
You gotta control your emotions out there.
I'm trying, Mark. It's exciting, though. I get excited, bro. So I'm just new to the putt-putt game, but
Not good. Not good
but it
for
just
you.
gets me all wired up. Encore Balls, sponsored Putt Tour by Pro League Network. Putt Tour, signing all the sponsors with the funnest names to say. All right, Don Luzader. I look at these guys' putters a lot, and they have a lot of different shapes to their putters. Some of them are longer, some of them are shorter, some are thicker, heavier. But it seems like you could really get the job done with any of them. You can see that Don's here just looks like any
Late
average
pressure.
putter. Yeah, it's just like any average putter that you would see, like at a mini golf spot or in a magazine. Bam!
We needed that.
Yeah, and he didn't have to have a big fat putter to get it in,
No.
That's the thing is Joey Grable a couple of weeks ago was here, and it was difficult for us to measure 8 inches from the rail because his putter itself were 4.5 inches long.
Yeah, I told you.
I hate to put him on blast
Don't need
like
that fat putter. I've been telling you that.
I know,
for a
I
long
just
time.
always felt like you were compensating. All right, here we go. It's Tyson Duffy looking for a big comeback here. Might be it. Oh! Tyson Duffy! Wow!
Big one.
This guy coming in as Don Rickles and leaving as Tiger Woods. Wow.
It's a big shot with the pressure on.
And Doobie. It's good to see Doobie still at work today. Every week Doobie comes in a different costume, and it's just strange that Doobie doesn't get paid to wear costumes. He just shows up. Kind of like these socks of Max.
Very critical shot right here.
Max just flew in yesterday. He hasn't had a lot of opportunity to practice the course. He's about 3 days ago, I guess last Thursday it would be, however many days that is, he set the world record on, if you remember Fruit Ninja.
Ooh.
And Max is the current world record for the fastest level 12 Fruit Ninja. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. I thought that game was gone a long time ago, but apparently Max is dominating.
He's not happy, disgusted with himself with that shot. Come up that short. Needs this big time.
I mean, he's trying to, he's pulling in every advantage. He's got the shoes.
Oh
my God.
That hurts.
He's got the shoes, he's got the socks. Max has got the showmanship. But today, he's all about Fruit Ninja, and it's not about mini golf at all. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, disgusting.
Threw that ball in the water. That's probably what it was. It was the ball, Mark. All right, it's Putt Tour. Don Luzader even. Max Savard and Tyson Duffy tied at 1 under. Encore Golf, sponsors of Hole 17, Mark. Hole 17, get you some. All right, Tyson Duffy trying to secure this lead. Had a couple of very unfortunate holes, and somehow
Still in it.
the universe has given him a blessing here, and he has maintained his lead with Max. Great putt. I asked Tyson how he was feeling earlier, Mark. He said he felt like doing something impressive today. I said, okay, well, we'll try to get this show over with as quickly as possible, but I'm realizing now he was talking about this. Boom goes the dynamite. Tyson with another lunge.
These guys live for this. It's critical, very important in their life, maintaining a lifestyle.
I'm going to tell you right now,
Bragging rights.
you don't want to count out Max Savard.
Never.
Max Savard is an incredible putter, and he's capable of pulling this thing off. Look
Good
at this.
looking shot. There!
Max Savard putting an exclamation point on this back nine.
Wow, that was big.
And just like that, he's going to slide up into the lead and try to make his way to the final round today.
Money shot right there, baby.
Fantastic. Pressure's on for Big Don. They call him Jockey Shorts Don, Bermuda Don, and Dapper Don. But I call him all of those things, just at different times. Okay, well done. Tough situation here. We got a lot of guys really biting it hard on that last few holes, but after the shift and after the shuffle, we've got Max and Tyson tied up at 1 under. Don Luzader, even Steven, and that means it's all over but the crying, Mark Coleman. Tyson and Max are going to shoot it out here on this last hole, and Max is going to go first. Anything can happen, and we're looking for the winner. Wind's kicking back up. And Max with a nice putt. Playing it safe here, looking for the deuce.
I wouldn't play it safe.
Well, what do you do if you're Tyson here?
You got to go for it.
You got to go for the
Oh, heck yeah. Don't come up short.
go for the hole-in-one. I think I may just play it safe.
I don't think these guys think that way at all.
No, these guys are stone cold killers, man. They eat, sleep, and breathe mini golf. Max Savard.
I like the energy.
He wants it. He wants it bad. Oh, it's so windy.
Concentrate here.
Don inherited a nice, mighty gust of wind here.
I would take a break. Good
That's
idea.
tough.
He's a professional. Showed right there.
It's an interesting putt.
Ooh.
Oh, Don. He's a Piper son.
He went for it.
Well done. Don Luzader. Always a pleasure. And here we go. It's Tyson.
He needs the hole-in-one, right?
Needs the hole-in-one to win. He needs a deuce to tie. Oh, it's a tense
Good
moment.
speed.
Tense moment.
And he's short.
All right, this puts Tyson in a good position here. Now, if he sinks this putt, we're going to go back to 1. All right, sudden death. We're going to take Tyson and Max to the first hole, where they will shoot sudden death to find out which of these two men will go to the final round. It's Putt Tour. This means Don Luzader's finished for the day. At best, our winner and our next lowest score will move on. Don shooting a 36. Very respectable score, but that's going to be a wrap on Don Luzader. Oh, I've just been handed the scorecard. Mark, it looks like you've made a horrible mistake here, and it looks like Max just shot a 35 and will be the winner of the round. There will be no sudden death. And Tyson somehow has paid our scorekeepers to pad the record. Thank goodness we've caught them.
Well,
and it was all a big mistake, not made by me at all. And that means our winner is Max. Let's go down to Dallin Getling and our leader and winner, Maximus Prime, while I find out what just happened.
That's why he played it safe.
You know, I knew this morning I didn't have my A game. I was missing a couple short putts, but I wanted to be aggressive with the first putt, try to make a lot of aces. So the disappointing start from the beginning was a bit tough, but after that I started focus, just like last time, focus on the first putt, make aggressive, confident putts. I got a few good breaks at the end there on the 17. There's a huge birdie whenever you make that, especially after missing the short putt that came back in my face. So that was awesome. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for the end of the round, for the final. I think it's going to be an awesome event.
Okay, so you were saying that your strategy was basically to get a little bit more aggressive.
Be more aggressive with the ace. Everyone's going to make some bogeys. Okay, the carpet is getting fast. We got the Midwest air. There's no humidity in the carpet right now, so it's super fast. It's windy, so you got to make aggressive strokes at the hole. You got to be confident. You got to try to eliminate some of the breaks and try to make some birdies, because you know everyone's going to make one or two mistakes. You just got to be confident, make enough aces to erase those. And today was just like a dogfight. I grabbed onto Don's ankle. I didn't let go. I fought back. So that's what match play is about. I felt we got in a match play situation. I wanted to be aggressive and found a way to get back from three behind.
And you might be facing him again because he was only one behind you. And actually, I was impressed with Tyson too.
Exactly, Tyson did a great job, made some good quality putts. And right now I'm excited to see if Randy Reeves is going to pull out the win, or it's going to be...
is that who you're calling, you think?
Well, Brian's been playing pretty good this morning, but Randy is an awesome competitor. He's got lots of experience, which with the windy conditions today, I think competition-wide with the camera, I think Randy must have the edge because he's got so much experience and such a good stroke. So he's someone that I really look up to. So
okay,
I think he's definitely going to be giving it a fight. If he's not winning, that's going to be the guys are going to play some good rounds.
Okay, well, congratulations, you did it. Let's go see how it plays out from here.
Perfect. Let's go.
Wow. That was insanely good.
And there's your winner. Holy smokes! Ladies and gentlemen, the Slim Reaper is the new Slap Fight Championship light heavyweight champion.
Oh, wow.
Little bit of impact. They're always going to backs into the end zone, and it's a touchdown for Brad. Your winner tonight at Beast Ball, Big Brad.
Again, the precision. Another combo shot. Brilliant. So now it's hard enough to hit one. For me, it's hard enough to hit the striker. Okay, this guy's hitting 3-4 coins at a time. Unbelievable.
But you're focusing more on the jewelry than his precision.
Hey, listen, Uncle.
This is it. They are miserable and absolutely exhausted. Davidson pushes the passenger seat forward, and now he's got the seatbelt all the way around the neck of Ray Felton. He's got the seatbelt on the right side. He's going to reach under now with his right hand. Looky here. He's going to reach under and he's going to grab the seatbelt and pull it behind the head of Felton. pushing with his left hand and using his right forearm. And there you have it. It's an Ezekiel seatbelt choke by Hugh Davidson to win the match. Wow. Placement. And here's your windup. Oh, he staggers Tim, and Tim goes down. Oh, my God. Grizzly has dropped Tim Sylvia.
And he's hammered it out past the hole, and he has got it.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Sure is leaning over the barrel a lot. Oh, and he gets slapped in the forehead by the concrete finisher. Now, that was a legal slap. Again, D. Flan in the blue stocking cap. Checking his placement. Very deep windup. Here we go. Big power here. Oh, and the concrete finisher is on his ass. Ravens encourage him to stay down and take 60 seconds, but the finisher is back to the barrel. Round 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and a fantastic slap from the concrete finisher. D. Flan just eats it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, and D. Flan right on the money. Another knockdown over the concrete finisher. He is on his ass. And I'm not so sure that the medical team's going to allow him to continue. Let's just take a look here. Take the first shot. Here we go, folks. Frank the Tank is back at slap fight.
1, 2, 3.
Oh! Frank the Tank with a shot! Young James, as always, hyping up the crowd. Here we are in round 2. Bottom of round 2. Here's your windup.
1, 2, 3.
The gauge goes flying, and one lucky fan will take that home tonight. Frank the Tank, however, is the most experienced slap fighter on the planet. Over 20 professional slap fights. He's fought all of the greatest fighters. And now he's 5 rounds deep in Young James. Here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh! Young James is out on his feet. Mark Coleman holding him up. We're going to call this a knockdown, but let's make sure James is okay. I see the medical teams headed to the stage. Mark Coleman encouraging young James to take as much of a break as he can, but he looks fully recovered here. Look at the size of his hand. It looks like a foot.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, and he kicks him in the neck. Okay, after I said he kicks him in the neck, young James looked at me and said, I kicked him in the neck. And this may go to decision as a result.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God! Frank the Tank with a crazy slap. Okay, the doctors encourage him to sit down. Mark Coleman says, I don't want to sit the fighter down. Young James says, why are you boys fighting over me again? Our medic does not want it. Our medic does not want Mark Coleman, and he's called the fight. That's going to be it, folks. That's the end of the fight. Frank the Tank is the winner by TKO. And Frank the Tank is the new heavyweight champion. Berserker went ahead and busted him on it. And here we go. This is round 1.
2, 3.
Wow! And a huge shot from Berserker, and both Okuma and 12 Gauge are on their ass. And of course, current light heavyweight champion, Okuma 915 on the other.
3.
And another karate chop to the carotid. That one looked like it hurt Berserker's feelings. We're going to have a penalty here, and of course, that's your first violation is a warning, and your second violation results in the loss of a turn.
1.
Important position.
2, 3.
Oh, that was a hell of a slap.
Wow.
And he stays on his feet.
Yes, sir.
Look at the intensity on the face of Berserker. Oh my God. The last time we saw Berserker, he was just a fresh-faced pizza maker. He had no beard. He hadn't been training. When we first began with Slap Fight Championship back in 2015, 16, there weren't a lot of slappers. There was a lot of guys I had to pitch the concept to, and a lot of guys that just didn't really believe in it. But now we're 2 or 3 generations deep, and there's guys that have been training at home before they ever come to us.
2, 3.
Okay, now that was the first great slap. Holy smokes. 12 Gauge with some big power, finds his mark, and Berserker's already recovered, but it didn't hurt him. He was very effective.
Very respectful, Berserker.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh. And he goes down, and again, Okuma 915, ass to the concrete.
Good save by Okuma. Had to touch him. Or the head would have hit. We don't need that.
Berserker has blood in the water, and that's a win for Berserker. That brings him to 2 wins and 0 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Berserker.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Berserker!
That he can challenge Scrappy Doo to this rematch. Here we go.
2, 3.
Okay, fantastic start.
I have loved Putt since I was a child. It was kind of a family thing that we did. Altogether, it's a lot of fun to compete with him.
There was a course that we had there in town. They had a tournament back in 1986 and went out there and won second place.
I play mini golf because I've got a pig in the livestock convention down the road.
They call me Ace. I'm the youngest one out here. I'm in my rookie season, and I'm ready to show everyone what I can do.
I play mini golf because I turn 30 next month. It's about the only sport I can keep playing.
All right, we're here with the next group of putters, and they are raring to go. Let's meet them real quick. Tanner Burnett.
How's it going?
Good. Ryan Seawald. Randy Reeves.
Thank you.
Uh-huh. All right, so Tanner, step forward a little bit. So now we met before, I think, on one of these tournaments that wasn't aired. So I got to get to know you a little bit. You're not only a mini golfer, you're quite the cornhole player, right?
So I've been playing the last 3 years, cornhole competitively. First season picking up a bag sponsor, so it's pretty exciting.
You got a sponsor in cornhole?
Sure did, yeah.
So are you...
As in Logic Cornhole, yes sir.
Okay, so are you better at cornhole or mini golf?
Cornhole, 100%.
Really?
All day.
Well, all you need is a sponsor for mini golf, and then you'll be just as good, right?
Exactly, right.
Okay, so
Encore, you out there, shoot some apparel our way instead of balls. I'll be happy to wear it.
There we go.
Yeah.
And Tanner, tell me, what is your weirdest fear that you have?
Oh, I think it's one of the Hamburglers escaping Max's socks and stealing the ball right before it goes in the hole on one of my aces. That's got to be it.
I saw his socks. Was there a Hamburglar?
Oh, a week or two ago, he's had a Hamburglar socks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gave you nightmares.
I've had nightmares ever since.
Okay.
It's been brutal.
Awesome. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
All right, Brian.
Yeah.
So it's been a while. Tell me what's new with you, brother.
Just doing family life. Got ordained as a pastor a few weeks ago, so it's kind of cool.
Well, you've been kind of.
I have. It just
Now it's official.
I guess I'm gonna keep doing the Lord's work. So there you go.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
So do you get a little? Do you like say prayers before these types of things?
I'm always praying, walking
Okay.
with the Lord. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I'm sitting here going, "Oh Lord, help him miss that."
Right. Well, I can tell that. That's one of the
yeah.
things I'm very impressed with, how everybody's like rooting for each
That's
other.
right.
You know, and giving
Yeah.
each other.
We want the
props
best
when
for each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. So let me ask you this: do you think it would be a little bit more exciting if we had tiny animals guarding each hole here?
That could be very interesting. Yeah.
So if we did that, you got to tell me who would be guarding the guard boss on the 18th hole.
Well, I like to laugh a lot, so I think it'd be funny since all of this would be different things anyways, and you get here and it's a hyena and it just bats the ball away and just starts laughing at you super hard. I think that would be perfect. Nice. Way to end the bad round already.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Even if it was bad, at least you ended on a laugh.
Yeah.
Okay, love it. All right, Randy, so you are new to this group, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm from Auburn, Alabama, and been playing miniature golf tournaments since I was 15 years old.
Wow.
So 48 years, if my math is correct.
Never do math on live TV.
And I'm a retired postal worker. I just travel around a lot and playing mini golf tournaments, but I only go postal when I play bad. So wish me luck, everybody.
Yes. Yeah, good luck to you, brother.
Thank you.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to pick a number between 1 and 10. Okay. Times it by 2.
Mm-hmm.
Got it? Subtract 3.
Yeah.
And add 5. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, guys. On the count of 3, we're gonna see who's going in what order.
You got to get to 3 first, right?
1, 2, 3. He's still thinking about his. You got 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
All right.
There we go, man.
All right, guys.
I'm the guinea
Good
pig.
luck.
I go first.
All right, welcome back to Putt Tour, friends. It's JT Tilley here, as always, with UFC Hall of Famer Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, it's time for hole 1. That's always the first hole here at Putt Tour. And hole 1 is a beautiful, illustrious hole. What do you think of the odds that someone's going to have a hole in 1 out of these 3, Mark?
Very low.
Well said. Leading off the pack, it's Randy Reeves. Randy's making his Putt Tour debut. Randy choosing to wear the pink shirt. I asked him about it. He said no. He said this is Tough Guy Salmon. And Randy's an accomplished putter. We're glad to have him here at Putt Tour, where he's dropping a deuce. Good look at the course, but also here's Tanner Burnett. Tanner, one of the youngest putters here at Putt Tour. He's also a professional cornholer. Is that what you call the guys who play pro cornhole, or are they just pro cornhole players?
I don't play.
They're cornholers.
I'm not a cornholer.
Look at the shoes. I got a message from Tanner earlier this week. He said, be on the lookout for these shoes. I don't have to. He's got the new Liza Minnelli Nikes. All right, Brian Seawald here. Brian Seawald was one of the original 6 qualifiers from our Branson, Missouri Ozark qualifier, and he's been with Putt Tour since the beginning, and he's also going to drop a deuce on the first hole. So, Mark, you predicted it. It's a beautiful day here at Brookside Mini Golf in Branson, Missouri. I'm here, as always, with Mark the Hammer Coleman, the aficionado of American Mini Golf. And Mark, everyone's even after 1 round. And we're going to go here to hole 2, where Tanner is about to tee off. One thing about Tanner is he listens to a lot of crazy thrash metal type music. You'll notice he has an earpiece in, and the entire time he's putting, he's listening to death metal. It's like the screaming metal, and it just kind of soothes him, keeps him focused.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No, he does. You can, if you ever walk up to him and like get real close to his face with your face, you can hear it.
I might give that a try after this match, see what happens.
Brother of Chuck Seawald, Brian Seawald, shiny white tennis shoes. He did a couple of extra pump fakes for us there. Pretty putt. But it's not about what it looks like. It's about, can you get it in the hole? One of the things I notice about Brian, he's a great putter, but he also does that thing that a cat will do right before it lays down. You know, they kind of knead at the pillow or the blanket or whatever. He does that with his feet right before he putts. And I don't even know what that says about him as a man, but it does say something.
He just seen somebody else do that. Following suit.
Well, the Seawald brothers are heavily influenced by their brother Chuck. Chuck's 1 minute older.
Nice touch.
He's also just a much better putter
It's
in general.
the rock.
And look at this, Mark.
And rolls in.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, that'd been nice.
Well, I feel like you narrated the whole thing until the part where it went in the hole, and then you just left it hanging.
Yeah.
Randy Reeves with the least amount of practice time on the course here at Brookside, but he's getting it done. Mr. Electricity, Randy Reeves.
One of the best in the world right there.
Absolutely, man. They call him Mr. Electricity because the way he behaves while putting, it's just electric. It's like a mix between Sammy Hagar, Don Knotts, and maybe Sinatra. Unbelievable. We're even here at Brookside Mini Golf.
Could see a hole-in-one here. This hole, I like it. I like this hole. I dropped it many times in practice.
We're all looking forward to Mark Coleman's Putt Tour debut. Should be looking for that sometime in the next couple of weeks. Wait for that to drop on YouTube.
You can't leave it short.
Look at this, Mark. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
And it looks like
already
Brian's just
second hole.
Brian's just going to go ahead and take a minute here and think about how disgusted he is with himself.
That hurts.
Yep.
That hurts.
Chuck would have sunk that. I thought he was coming after me. He's going to walk back up to the ball here, and he's going to just kind of stomp in place. You'll watch. He'll march in place right before he hits the ball. Here it goes. See? Right there it is. And maybe one more time. Nope.
Ooh.
Oh, he's just going to do some baby putts.
Humbling.
Brian Seawald.
16 holes left.
He doesn't get shook easily. I'm sure he'll be fine, but that was a horrible performance. And now we get to see Randy Reeves with an obstacle.
Looks comfortable.
Swinging wildly. He does look comfortable. And here we go.
Right
it's in the money,
baby.
And Randy Reeves meets Doobie. Oh, and he shook his hand and everything. That's why they call him Mr. Electricity. Look at him just strutting. Just strutting.
Should be.
Tanner with his Judy Garland originals. And we're off to the races. And he sinks it. Boom goes the dynamite. And Tanner with a hole-in-one. And here comes Doobie. Doobie almost ruined that bit by throwing that ball a little bit too aggressively, but Tanner got lucky and snatched it out of the sky like some kind of a pimp. It was great.
He's young.
He's young. He's a cornholer, man. That's the kind of dexterity that it takes to just be snatching golf balls out of the sky like that. Brian Seawald down at the bottom of the pile. Tanner and Randy 1 under. It's Putt Tour here in beautiful Branson, Missouri. I like big putts, Mark, and I want to be honest about it.
Big butts, putts.
Can't lie. One of the things I'm noticing about Randy Reeve is that his shorts are just, you can see where his shorts, the tan line on his leg, shows that these are probably the shortest pair of shorts that he has. All of his other shorts have kind of blocked the sun a couple of inches lower, and what that means is when he decided he was going to compete here at Putt Tour, he made the decision to wear his shortest shorts for the ladies. All right, RuPaul with a big putt, and he misses wildly. right, Jody coming in here with an 8-inch measure. And now we get a good look. There's no words. Oh, and Richard Simmons lips
should have
it.
stepped over the rock, straddled it. Think twice in this game. Do it.
Fantastic. Well done.
Gotta have
And
short
back to
memory in
Brian.
this
Now, the
game.
last time we saw Brian, the wheels were completely falling off.
Yeah.
He was just a shadow of his brother. We'll see if he can bring this back together. Oh, man! Well, that just goes to show you, Mark.
Show me what?
I mean, I think it's pretty obvious. Brian Seawald with a fist bump. Though everybody's fist bumping everybody here. Just fist bumping as if everyone did something great. Here we are. It's Putt Tour, folks. Tanner Burnett even. Randy Reeves 1 under. Brian Seawald just fist bumping the shit out of everyone. It's Putt Tour. All right, Tanner Burnett is going to tee off here. These 2 big banana boats underneath him here, just keeping him stable. Oh.
Just right of the hole.
Just right of the hole indeed. All right, Mayor McCheese here with these shoes. What's going on at Putt Tour with the shoes? First it's Tyson with his wife's purple tennis shoes. Now you got Judy Garland here. I mean, these guys are really showing out. Great putt. I think here at the end of the year, we're going to do a little bit of merchandise at Putt Tour. We're going to do a calendar. The 12 seasons of Putt Tour. It's going to be everybody's shoes. And I know who's not going to be on it.
Each golfer gets their own month?
I mean, we have a lot of golfers, but I think these guys with these special shoes, I think they should have their own month, you know. If we put Tyson's wife's shoes can have maybe January.
If they're only wearing shoes.
Oh, I understand. I see. All right, Brian's still kind of lackluster. Quality putting, but nothing fancy. Oh, and look at that.
Man, he
just really let out a wild, mighty roar.
I think he needed that.
Yeah, it could have come out the other side. Takes Randy Reeves. Randy's going to remove some detritus here from the hole. Oh, look at that. Randy takes his putting seriously. We're so happy to have him here. Randy showed up last night with his entourage. He's got a couple of guys.
There it is.
In his entourage, one guy with a skateboard on a chain around his neck, like a real size skateboard, and then they had a guy with a hacky sack. They had like a little hacky sack thing going at the hotel last night, and Randy was actually surprisingly good. Randy Reeves dropping a deuce, and proud of it. Mr. Electricity, Randy Reeves. Now you can see here, Doobie, our groundskeeper, having a conversation with Jody Kimball. Jody Kimball is an aspiring pro putter here at Putt Tour. And we're happy to have him at Pro League Network. It's hole 6. And after 5, Brian Seawald still on the bottom. Randy Reeves topping. Brian Seawald. Such a fantastic guy. Works as a pastor. Both Brian and Mike Seawald are pastors here in the Ozarks.
Did not get the bounce he was looking for there. Tough shot coming back.
Brian is a fantastic putter. Typically doesn't crack under pressure. Today he's having a couple of tough moments here. Some of this could be the wind, and some of this could just be JT making excuses for Brian. And boom goes the dynamite. Randy Reeves. I like all the little moves that Randy does there, Mark. It's like he does a little. Look at that. He's gonna always with the left leg of the short. It's like he's gonna shoot a free throw.
He don't hit the ball like he warms up. Thankfully,
first he'll flip his left short's leg, and then he'll throw his arm out. Look at this. Look at this. Oh man. It looked like it was going to be a great putt, and then it happened. All right, let's see how serious he is about this putt. He's going to get that leaf. He's going to take that leaf way off the course.
Took it out in the leaf.
6-8 feet outside of bounds, so it can't blow back while he's putting. And here we go. Great putt.
Good looking putt.
Randy Reeves getting it done. A lot of people don't know Randy Reeves was one of the original kids from the Bad News Bears. He played the catcher in the 1970s movie. Tanner Burnett. Very aggressive putt there. He's going to try to bring it back. And it just stopped short, probably intimidated by his new SpongeBob cleats. Fantastic. Well done, Tanner. When I was a kid, my mother had pot holders that looked like those, that design of shoe. I don't know if he bedazzled those or if he bought those, but those are definitely shoes. Pro League Network presents Putt Tour every Monday from Branson, Missouri. We're glad you're watching, friends. My name is JT Tilley. I'm here, as always, with Mark the Hammer Coleman. And Mark, we've got a great story going here. Randy Reeves 1 under, Tanner Burnett even, and Brian Seawald trying to pull it together in the face of great adversity. His brother Chuck would be leading handily.
Nice touch on that one.
All right, right into the water goes Randy Reeves, and let's see if blind luck prevails. No! Randy Reeves clearly with a lot of bad karma. Fantastic. All right, Tanner, we'll see if he's going to go across the little bridge here or just dump it in the water, Mark. And if he's just going to dump it in the water, why does it matter where you start? Here we go. Nice wet ball sliding on in here, and no, another loser. Tanner with a better leave here. Fantastic. And Colonel Mustard wins again. Oh, he says, look here, encore balls. Fantastic. All the putters here at Putt Tour play with encore balls, and they rave about the balls. And Brian Seawald, again, can't catch a break, but he will move forward and continue looking for opportunities. I tell you what, Mark, it's windy. In your experiences, is the wind a factor in miniature golf?
It is in wrestling, I know that.
Yeah, I would imagine. I had a guy I was wrestling with in junior college, and he broke wind right in the middle of the match. It's Putt Tour, friends. 8th hole, Randy Reeves in the lead, 1 under. Tanner Burnett even. Brian Seawald 2 over. And yeah, the wind is a factor. It's also a weapon, depending on which one of you has it.
All guys have to deal with it, so it evens itself out.
That's true. For me, it's about that third hook. All right, Tanner getting it done here. Look at that, Mark.
Yes,
and boom goes the dynamite. Tanner with a hole-in-one, and here comes Doobie. Doobie-doo.
Big putt there.
Looks like Doobie might have had a few drinks, Mark.
I hope not.
Same. I can't imagine what that would look like. Okay, Brian's going to walk down here and just make sure that the hole is still there. And it is. Such a bizarre day for Brian. Usually he's very good at mini golf. Today, there's a lot of leaves. Oh, what a great putt. Oh, that's fantastic, but also heartbreaking.
Yes, he could have used that.
It's probably because he didn't do the little cat stomp thing right before he hit it. All right, Randy Reeves. There it is. It's all about that little shorts move there. He'll flip that left leg of the shorts up, show that little bit of extra skin there, and he's make sure that the putter clears the shorts leg. That's what he's doing. And here we go. Perfect. I say perfect a lot, and then I realize it wasn't perfect at all. I guess
Perfectly straight, but
perfectly you hit the
to the
ball
left.
with the putter, and the ball started rolling. That part was perfect. Like the first part of every putt typically is perfect. So the second part of this putt probably admittedly wasn't super great, but Mark, what are they doing when they step far back away and they bend down and look at the ball? What is that?
Looking for bugs. I don't know.
Oh, you're probably right. All right, nice putt. Randy Reeves bending over to get it done. And that's why they call him the babyface killer. I hope that's why they call him that. That would be a horrible thing to learn was different. Beautiful day here at Brookside Mini Golf in Branson, Missouri. I'm here with America's sweetheart, Mark the Hammer Coleman, and we are watching some fun mini golf this afternoon. We just finished our first trio. Our second happening now, Randy Reeves and Tanner Burnett, 1 under. Brian Seawald treading water. And here's Brian now. That's a nice shot there. You know, just a couple of shots here. He's just been a few inches. Yeah, he's just really a few inches short each time. I hate to hear that. Good shot of that encore ball, but also a good shot.
Almost he popped out of the cup there. Yeah.
I hate when they pop out of the cup, but I also love it.
This guy's all fighting for that sudden death spot for the cash.
Randy Reeves, and a little known fact, he just put a leaf down. He does that for his dead homies. All right, Randy Reeves excessively warming up for this one. He must have something very special planned, Mark. Here it goes. And it's in there. And it's in there. What's up? That. Sometimes I feel like Doobie likes the attention.
He's a good hustler, good hard worker.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Lucky to have that man here, I think.
All right, Bananas Foster here teeing off.
Good camera view.
Thank you. Missing the hole completely, but at least still on the course. Boom, and Phyllis Diller for the win. Excuse me. Beautiful look here at Brookside Mini Golf here in Branson, Missouri. Pro League Network presents Putt Tour. It's a tour of putts. Let's go down to Dallin.
All right, Randy, halfway through the course, you do have a lead. You're 2 under. You've got a 1-stroke lead. Now, I've always been curious, which is a greater factor? And I know they both come into play, but your skill level versus how well you know the course. Because you've only when did you start practicing on this course?
Saturday. I played Saturday, yesterday, and today.
Okay.
So I've had 3 days of practice.
Yeah, but some of these guys have been playing for quite a while, right?
That's true.
Do you feel like it's just understand the course enough to make the adjustments, because of your skill level?
Yeah, I think I've had enough, hopefully enough skill, but I think I've had enough practice. So
yeah, you don't need any more practice.
I mean, I travel all over the country, and Usually we don't get more than 2 or 3 days practice.
Right.
For different tournaments. So.
Well, it's working for you so far.
I'm not as good as Randy Statham. Come flying in the night before and tee it up on like 1 round of practice.
Right.
I don't know about that.
Okay. Well, you're doing pretty good. I mean,
that shows his skill.
Yes. Well, you're 2 under, so you're doing great. So keep it up.
All right. Thank you.
All right.
All right, Mark, and we're back. It's what do they call this show?
Putt Golf.
It's Putt Golf. Here we are in the beautiful downtown St. Louis. And we're here with Pro League Network's Putt Tour. We're on hole 10, and hole 10 is where it gets down and dirty, and sometimes the shoes come off, Mark, and you know what I mean when I say that.
Yes, sir. Love it.
Thank you. I'm listening in here. There's a little bit of trash talk going on. I don't know if you're picking this up here, but Randy Reeves is getting upset. Randy Reeves has just asked the lady that runs the putt course to turn off the music. He said the music, there's a speaker there you can see by his feet. Turn off the music, he said. I'm trying to putt. There's a couple of expletives.
Wow.
He's going to reach up here and pull up that left shorts leg again just in some sort of defiance.
He looks off rhythm.
Yeah, he's upset. He's very upset. And now everybody, if you look in the background, it's really an awkward situation here at Brookside Mini Golf. Randy Reeves absolutely livid about the music. Yeah, it's just the song that was playing was Feeling Hot, 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 Buster Poindexter. It's just a regular miniature golf typical song to be played. It set him off, and he is furious.
He still is. He didn't look at the camera.
Yeah, look at his
smile.
face. Bright red face.
A lot on the line here today.
And we're back with Tanner. Tanner seemingly has no issue. He's not shaking at all. He's got his McDonald's commemorative 50-year shoes on tonight. These are clearly shoes that he's had for a long time. This is a special occasion.
He's got his own music blaring.
Yeah, he does. And there we have it. Tanner. They call him King Cornholio, but here at Putt Tour, he's Tanner. Brian Seawald trying to pull it together. One of the cool things about Brian Seawald that I've always noticed is that even when he's not putting, he's capable of dropping the big hole-in-one. And here he is, Brian. Oh, he's going to do a karate kick on Doobie. And Doobie stumbles out of the frame and back to work for Doobie. But Brian Seawald dropping one in here. Fantastic.
Like fire under his ass, and he can make the biggest comeback in the history of Putt Tour. Would it be?
Yeah, it'd be a pretty good one.
He's only 1 shot off.
Well, let's take a look here. Brian Seawald, 1 over. Randy Reeves, 2 under. It's 3 shots for Brian Seawald, and he's back in the money. But right now, it's all about Randy Reeves. Randy Reeves is bullying the course. He's bullying the competitors. He's making problems with the production staff. He doesn't like the choice of music. And right now I can see that he's over here requesting specific music, which is not something that our putters are able to do. He's requesting specific songs to the people that work here at Brookside Mini Golf. Yeah, and he's going to do it again here. He's going to scream. He just screamed "In the Air Tonight," Phil Collins. He just screamed that at the lady that's running the music here. And he's just done it again. This guy's upset, Mark.
I respect it.
All right, Tanner, looking like he's got 2 of his grandma's old pot holders on his feet. Oh, no.
Left it short.
Oh, that's
seen that right off the club head.
That's a tough one right there. Sometimes I wonder if Tanner would be better at this sport if he just threw the golf ball from the tee into the hole, cornhole style. Is that allowed? Is that something they let you do?
Do it anyways. Right!
Oh, my gosh!
Oh!
Brian, he's just so excited to get this game over with. The putts are coming in just a little bit too heavy. Man, that's tough.
We always putt from over here, don't we? Jeez. When's the last time you putted over here?
Brian's brother Mike Seawald, twin brother Mike Seawald, also competes at Putt Tour. He's here supporting from the sidelines. He'll be competing next week here at Putt Tour. And a good putt there, pulling it off. Brian Seawald just had a couple of tough moments so far this match.
Still in it.
Yeah, he's still in it, but man, he's going to have to hurry. Because here comes Randy Reeves. Look, Randy Reeves now got his wish. You can hear the music. I don't know if the viewers at home can hear the music.
Standing off by himself.
But they're
thinking hard.
It's like he's about to sink a free throw. He's really, really athletic. He's really animated. But yeah, now that his music is playing.
That was a good
stroke. Wow, yeah.
Just left.
Not a bad putt. I like his choice in music. That's a cool song. Randy Reeves, absolutely electrifying today. And he's going to drop a deuce. And you can tell by the look on his face that he knows he's crushing it today at Putt Tour. Right now, Maximus Prime moving to the final round. The winner of this 18-hole round will also move to the final along with our lowest score as the wild card, where we will have a sudden death match for $1 billion. It's Putt Tour. Randy Reeves is up by 2 on Tanner and by 3 on Brian, and what that means is it's about to go down, Mark. Delicate little putt. Oh, look at this.
Cannot catch a break today.
And here comes Big Head for the measure. How do you approach this hole, Mark, when you're practicing? You try to get the hole in one, or you just shoot for the safe two?
Hole in one always for me, but I don't know what these pros think. Safe for two, maybe that's going for the money, maybe that's the smart way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Seems like a waste if you don't go for the hole in one.
Randy Reeves making sure that left hand is nice and loose, getting that arm all shook out. He wears the ASIC Tigers, Mark. I always wrestled in the
Old
ASIC
school.
Tigers.
Look at those beauties.
Oh,
nice
look at
touch.
Look at this. Randy Reeves just getting it done, man. Even when he doesn't make the putt, he's got such a pre-putting ritual that it's a work of art. Little pebble there. Did you wear the ASIC Tigers, man?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same.
Everybody did.
And he drops it. I don't think the poor kids had him, Mark.
Well, maybe.
Randy Reeves coming all the way in for Putt Tour. Just having a few hours to practice and still dominating. Tanner here trying to catch up, but having a tough time. Randy Reeves is a top name in the game, and Tanner is just a lowly cobbler. Not a bad putt, though. Very important putt for Tanner Burnett. And he just gets in by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Tanner Burnett.
They made those ASICs so strong that they had to change it up because they would last over a year long, and the owner's company didn't like it, so they had to downgrade them. Remember that?
I do remember that, actually. Yeah. I do remember they last a long time. Putt Tour. We're rolling along here, guys. It's Randy Reeves. The same old story as we move from hole to hole. Randy continues with his lead as we make our way to the final round, where these men will play sudden death for $1 billion. I'm estimating. All right, Randy Reeves. Look how violent he is with the club. He's going to get that left leg, shake out the left arm. A little bit of the marching in place. And here it is. It's Mr. Electricity, Captain Fandango. Oh, and I bet he's pissed. Yeah. Yeah, he's just going to take a moment here. And he's going to go ahead, drop this in. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Look at the face of Randy Reeves. I wouldn't want to. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be anywhere near the situation right now, Mark. I'm glad we're up here in the booth because Randy is a loose cannon, and once he's upset, there's no going back.
No.
Not at all.
Did not even think about looking at the camera.
Okay, we've got Art Carney here teeing off. Like two big yellowfish. Like yellowfin tuna. Like he rode in on two big yellowfin tuna for the show today. Oh my gosh, he just
left himself a tough shot.
Just putting in any general direction. All right, that's like an 8.2 inch measure there from Big Head, so that's a little bit of an advantage. If you look closely at the shoes, you'll notice that in some places it's bright yellow sparklies, but Mark, in other places it's bright yellow and mustard camouflage.
Well, I haven't looked that close.
Yeah, it's amazing what's going on here. I mean, he's really brought out the heavy hitting shoes for this week's episode.
Good for him.
All right, and here we've got Brian Seawald doing his little litter box dance.
Yeah.
And he needs a big putt. Here it comes. He's going to try to come back. Oh, and not enough power. That's frustrating. Brian's a great putter, but today he just cannot catch a break. He's even going to try the little left-hand shrug there by Randy. See if it helps. And blip, blip. Frustrating day for Brian Seawald, but anything can happen. It's Putt Tour. Putt Tour here in Branson, Missouri, presented by Pro League Network and PLN, the purveyors of niche sports, the industry leader in awesome stuff. Brought to you by Encore Golf. It's Putt Tour. Tanner Burnett even, Randy Reeves in the lead, and Brian Seawald chipping away at the deficit. As we roll into the next hole, you can see the pressure mounting on Brian's face in the background. Randy Reeves is inching closer and closer to Brian in the background, just trying to intimidate him. And Tanner gonna come up here, drop another 2-putt. And there it is. Two big cantaloupes for boots. It's Tanner Burnett and Brian Seawald. He's going to march in place. There it is. His signature march. And then here we go. Oh, man. And this is why I hate this hole. It's my least favorite hole at Brookside.
Look at it go.
It's going to pick up steam and just roll right back into the memory of Brian Seawald. He's upset, Mark.
That could end his chances.
Yeah,
Did
that's
end
tough.
his
He's
chances.
going to take a little walk here.
No cash today. Got to say sorry to his wife. Is he married?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Eating light tonight.
Okay. Not so bad. We needed that earlier. Brian's going to get up there quick in case it starts to move. And here we go. As much as I hate to say it, Chuck would have fared much better. Chuck's the more expensive Seawald brother. We like to bring him in anytime we have an opportunity, but he's just an absolute golf prodigy. Chuck Seawald, if you ever get the opportunity to see him putt, consider yourself lucky. He's an absolute monster.
See that spin? Something different.
Randy forgot to do the thing with his left shorts leg here. I'm not sure.
Pressure.
I don't have a lot of faith in this putt.
Pressure. Can't let it get to him. Plus, he might be fatiguing. Is he getting fatigued?
I don't know. He looks like he's stalking the hole here. We get a nice close-up here of Jody Kimball. And he looks like he's stalking the hole. And now the ball. Left arm, shorts leg. Practice swing.
Didn't look good there.
A little sloppy. And boom goes the dynamite. Fantastic. Randy Reeves getting it done at Putt Tour in Branson, Missouri. We're having a great time, kids, out here at Brookside Mini Golf. We've been here for several weeks. It's been a wonderful season of Putt Tour, and it's not over yet, kids. Keep your shoes on. Tanner Burnett even. Randy Reeves 1 under. Brian Seawald present. All right, your favorite hole? Mark?
Yes, I like going up into that big hole.
Now we caught this hole in progress, but as you can see, it's a 2-putt for Brian Seawald, who's playing a nice game. It's just not quite as competitive as we typically can expect from him. Now here's Randy Reeves. Randy Reeves seems to have calmed down just a little bit here. Okay, he's going to go ahead and adjust that left shorts leg. Probably needs to shake out that left arm first. Nope. He's going in raw. Up the hole.
I like it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Good putt. Under pressure.
All right, this is important. Better get that left shorts leg. I tell you what, he's getting a little sloppy here. He's no patience. He's kind of abandoned his system.
It's no gimme.
Okay. I got nervous. That left arm of Randy Reeves, he's such an animated putter that left arm gets fatigued. He's got to shake that out before a lot of his putts, otherwise he gets stiff. All right, Tanner's going to walk down here, clear the path to the hole. It's nice and quiet. A lot of concentration. And here we go. It's going to go around the big volcano. And look at this, Mark.
Short.
It was a great putt. And he's going to drop a deuce here. And look at all the haters on the bridge watching. Oh, and look at all the evil energy. Each one of those men on the bridge thought that was hilarious. And right now, see, look at Max Savard. He's laughing. He's smiling. Tanner, what a horrible situation here. And that's going to be a bad shot here. He's probably not going to come back from this.
Just cost him any chance right there.
Pro League Network Putt Tour. It's a close race here. It's hole 16. Tanner Burnett and Brian Seawald 1 over. Randy Reeves 2 ahead at 1 under. Brookside Mini Golf in Branson, Missouri. Home away from home from Pro League Network. We have a studio here in Branson, Missouri, where we produce all types of crazy sports. But here in Branson, we've got the beautiful Brookside Mini Golf and some of the best putters in the nation.
Played safe.
For your enjoyment, it's Putt Tour.
Not a gimme there.
Oh, he's furious.
Yep, played it too safe. Pressure. Getting to it.
He's going to get a little lower here.
Yeah.
Get a little better look at the ball from 25 feet away.
Well, that's what they're doing.
But 4 foot lower. It's simple geometry, Mark.
Oh, well, I failed.
Got to look lower. All right, Mr. Electricity's going to go ahead and finish this with the 2 and a little bit of a celebration there.
My geometry teacher in high school said if I win states, I won't have to take the finals. And believe me, when I won states, I knew exactly what that meant.
Nice.
But now I don't know geometry very well.
Oh, and at the last second, Tanner decides to put his left foot up. That's a very dangerous audible. Let's see if it pays off.
No.
Oh, and the wind stops the ball in its tracks. Oh, this is a situation where he was off balance. Look, he's really upset.
Worried for that putter.
Yeah, he's trying to bend that putter, but luckily he is a featherweight. Look at the shoes. Look at the shoes. I mean, that's the reason he wore them, friends.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my God.
Well, he's young. Young kid.
Yeah. All right, and Liberace takes a 3. We're going to move on down the road here, and our next putter, Brian Seawald. Brian always looks so nice. This outfit he's wearing today is from the J.C. Penney's Back to School edition. Not the mini golf edition. Oh, look, the wind's going to help him out here. Matter of fact, if we sat here long enough. Perfect. He's always chipper. He's always a nice guy. He's always in a great mood. Brian Seawald.
Gotta watch out for those kind of guys.
Top 3 Seawald brothers. Top 3. Tanner Burnett, Brian Seawald. 1 over here at Brookside. And Randy Reeves, our leader, 1 stroke under. Hole 16, Mark. We're coming up on the final couple of holes here, and it looks like Randy Reeves is just going to run away with this if nothing drastic happens. That means we're going to...
It's within reach. These are the pressure holes.
This means we're going to have Randy Reeves likely in the final against Max Savard, and then we will take the lowest score from the other 4 competitors as a wild card. Those 3 will play sudden death for $17 trillion. Gotta
get back in that gym, get stronger. He's young. Fatigue got him.
It could be the tremendous weight of those moon boots he's wearing. Sort of a tough time walking around the course. He's probably exhausted.
He'll learn a lot from this game today.
Brian Seawald. Hanging in there, shooting a decent game, just not his personal best. A lot of short putts tonight for Brian Seawald. Just not getting close to the hole, but eventually finding his way. That's a pretty shot there. Oh my gosh. Sarcastically, the ball jumps out. Oh, and now we're going to go back to the start. And this is going to be a wrap on Brian Seawald, Mark. He's going to kick the ball out of just absolute disrespect. He stomps on it. Oh, and look, he's angry. Look at him. Randy Reeves in the background having a chuckle.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks it's hilarious. All right, we're going to get another measure here from Jody. Big Head Kimball. Good putt. Not going to be enough to get it done, but Brian Seawald always finishing strong. Okay, Randy Reeves. First, we're going to take this left shorts leg. Got to flip the shorts leg. There it goes. Now here goes the left arm shake. Perfect. And marching in place. Oh, man. Okay, now this is a tricky decision. Does he start the whole thing over again, the whole sequence, or does he just putt? A little bit of an arm motion there, but he didn't flick the shorts, Mark. Mark, he didn't flick the shorts, and here comes the putt. Oh, and what a crucial mistake to have made.
Jeez.
Getting a little bit cocky here. He's not going through the entire sequence. But with a lead like that, I guess you can take a few liberties. And he's going to fist bump a few guys here. But really, it's all about Randy Reeves getting to the final, where he will battle Max in a battle of titans.
In sudden death.
In sudden death. It feels like they're going to do something so much more dramatic than mini golf, you know, when you say sudden death. But
I love the way
alas,
it's sudden death. I like it.
Look at this. It's a beautiful putt. Not quite where it needs to be, but let's just go ahead and shove it in now and call it a day. That's a wrap on Brian Seawald. Brian Seawald said twice for emphasis. All right, here we got him again. Go ahead and took care of the shorts. He's got a right arm flip there too. This is something we haven't seen from Randy. Mr. Electricity really putting in some different choreography here just to throw everybody off on this last hole. And it may have done the trick, Mark. Nope. No, it did not. And in this moment, Randy knows he's moving on. So I'm going to throw out a couple of more fist bumps there. And we're going to finish up here with Tanner. And it is almost time for sudden death, Mark. Interesting view of the ball here. Tanner Burnett missing by a hair in his Air 3POs. And there you have it, guys. Brookside Mini Golf. We've just watched our second trio, and our winner is Randy Reeves. He's going to finish 5 strokes above Brian Seawald, who just absolutely had a horrible game today. We'll have to see him live to putt another day. And, of course, Tanner Burnett, 1 over. Let's go down to Dallin Getling, our host, and we're going to talk to our winners, Mark. And I guess in my estimation, that means we're going to have Max in the finals along with Randy Reeves, and it's quite possible Tyson Duffy will be that third.
Great job. How are you feeling?
Ooh, I'm glad it's over.
Glad it's over.
Yeah, it's stressful out there with those deuce putts, you know.
Yeah, but you had a big lead. I saw you like at the end kind of be relieved. So that was more of the whole match, not necessarily that hole, because you.
Yeah, just the whole thing.
Right,
you know?
right.
I grind real hard. They call Rainy State on the grinder, but I grind as hard as anybody.
Really?
You know.
Well, guess what?
What's that?
It's not over.
It's not over.
Right.
It's not over.
So you had the same score, I think, that Max had.
Right.
And you guys were only 1 stroke ahead of Don Luzader, so he's going to join you for the sudden death. So,
okay.
How you feeling about going into a sudden death? You got it in you to do that?
Well, I hope I make hole 1. I mean, you know, it's a crapshoot and sudden death, but we'll see. It's going to be fun.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Mark Coleman, there you have it. It's Don Luzader is today's wild card. Don Luzader, 1 stroke behind our 2 winners, and so he will be the wild card as we move to hole 1 for today's final. It's sudden death between Don Luzader, Maximus Prime, and Randall the Juggernaut Reeves. That's right. This is going to be a fantastic match. It's sudden death. The winner will take home the big check, and I can't wait to see what happens. It's been a great day of mini golf, Mark Coleman. Enjoyed watching these guys putt. Tough luck for Brian Seawald. We'll see him again very, very soon, but unfortunately today was not his day. Everyone else had a great round, except yourself. I saw you practicing earlier. It wasn't great. I think you shot a 39.
Ish.
39-ish.
But it's all out the door. It all comes down to the 1 putt now.
Yeah, I watched that 39 mark. It was actually pretty impressive. I hope you do well next week, and I hope you get a lot of practice time. Now here's Maximus Prime. He is a flamboyant putter.
For the money.
Now, the last time he played sudden death here at Brookside, he won the money with a hole-in-one on this, on hole 2, Now he's ready. He's going to lead off. Good luck to Randy Reeves. And I think right now there's just some confusion about who's going to go first here. So if it is indeed Max, we're going to get this show on the road. And Max needs to ace this hole to guarantee himself the check. And he gets it. And he gets it done. That's Max, Maximus Prime. Always a clutch putter.
Pressure putt there.
Always delivering under pressure, under fire. Max Savard, Maximus Prime. Now that puts a lot of heat on Randall the Juggernaut Reeves. And you can see by how animated he is. He did not go with the left-hand short tug, only with the left-hand shakeout. So that means he's very, very serious, and here we go. Here's the putt. He's coming back. Ooh. Oh, and Randy is going to have to finish
close
with a 2. And what that means now is Don Luzader will have to sink a hole-in-one to force this sudden death match to go to the second hole. And here comes Dapper Don now.
Biggest putt of his life right here.
Maximus Prime coming from a deficit to win our first matchup. And now handily ahead in
there
sudden death. And it's Maximus Prime, our champion once again.
There you go.
Mad Max from the Thunderdome. Now Don Luzader and Randy Reeves will play the second hole to find out who finishes second and third. But it's all about Mad Max, our winner yet again at Putt Tour. I want to thank everybody for watching Putt Tour. My name is JT Tilley. I'm here with all of the family from PLN Studios, along with Mark the Hammer Coleman, and we have had a wonderful afternoon of putting, and it's been all about Mad Max. Mark, let's go down to our host, Dallin Getling, and the victory interview.
All right, I am here with your winner once again, Max Savard. And Max, you're telling me before we started this last sudden death round, you're like, oh, we're not doing an interview? I've got to win to talk to my daughter and tell her hi? And you did it.
Yes, I'm very proud. So, hey, Rosalie, Alexia, Daddy misses you, and I look forward to seeing you when I get back. But man, what an awesome time again.
Yeah.
The small adjustment, you know, at 420, like about 420, this course really changes up. You know, it slows down a little bit. So I made the adjustment. Instead of starting at a foot, I started just a putter head.
Wait, did you do this on sudden death only?
Right in the sudden death.
Really?
I went a little bit closer because I feel at that time the greens are getting a little bit slower.
Right.
So definitely making, again, that confident stroke and hope that it hits the right spot on the brick. But again, thanks to all the team, the Putt Tour team, JT in the booth, man. All the support from the other contestant.
Yeah.
Randy Reeves played a great round. My opponent, Don, had a good showing, was in the finals with us, had his chance to win it, but was prime time. Didn't have my A game today, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta dig into your.
You might not start with your A game, but you had your A game going. All right, your winner, Max Savard.
All right, let's go. It's prime time, baby.
Woo!
Well, there you have it, friends. Another week of Putt Tour is in the books. It's been a wonderful afternoon here in Branson, Missouri at Brookside Mini Golf. We've seen some fantastic putts and some putts not so much. But we'll be back again next week. From all of us here at PLN, my name is JT Tilley, along with Mark the Hammer Coleman. Say goodnight, Mark.
Good night, Mark.
I have loved putt-putt since I was a child. It was kind of a family thing that we did. Altogether, it's a lot of fun to compete within.
There was a course that we had there in town. They had a tournament back in 1986 and went out there and won second place.
I play mini golf because I've got a pig in the livestock convention down the road.
They call me Ace. I'm the youngest one out here. I'm in my rookie season, and I'm ready to show everyone what I can do.
I play mini golf because I turn 30 next month. It's about the only sport I can keep playing.